So, actually, actually, now what's up? All right, here we go. So, as I start off with the word that I'm trying not to use anymore this year, um, I wonder, what's up, Argent? I wonder if I should do this now. Just go ahead and start the video thing that I want to do now. There's one thing that I quote unquote discovered is not even like a discovery. I'm sure other people know about it. It is usually, and I don't even know why I said usually there. Uh, you are, at least I have not been dismantling a lot of my stuff. I have left it because you can still just use the resource. That came down to backpack. Okay. So that came down to, let me try to explain this a little bit clearer. Which one was, I was dismantling these. I was dismantling these shards because this was giving me materials that I could use to upgrade the other sets. However, you can at the same time just select those things and use them. So I did this dismantling one time, realized that, and I was like, okay, more efficiently, less clicks, I could just dismantle this large amount of stuff all at one time. That way, I'm not having to select only four, then only four, then only four. You can select multiples of those books or whatever. Okay, fine. But I went ahead and did it anyway, just to clean things up. This it's a weird thing. I'm like clean things up, clean things up. But anyway, to kind of clear things up, I was also going at some of my 5 stars and getting rid of some of those that had flat stats on them, and I need to probably do another cleanup of that. However, I sat back and I was like, wait a minute, can we dismantle other stuff? You can. You could just dismantle this, which are the, oh, let's go up here, which are the, I guess, frames, whatever they want to call them. Yeah, relic. They'll give you advanced stubs. This happens when you fully ascended your character. When you've had all the boundaries and you start getting these, then they leave these relics behind. And usually you can, it'll automatically convert this into the advanced ticket stub or the limited time ticket stub. But because I drew too many without actually doing the ascension of them and their boundaries, I ended up with these left over, so I can go ahead and dismantle those, get those ticket stubs. Weapons, however, I hadn't touched. And if you've noticed, I've touched them now. Well, maybe you haven't noticed. I've touched them now. Because once you decide that you want to dismantle these, you end up with a bunch, and I mean a bunch, of regular, I guess I'll call it normal, standard is the word, standard ticket stubs. I had so many of these left over. I should have started the video. I'll start it in a second. I had so many of these left over that I ended up with about 11,000 of them to work with. Now, within this store, there's only a couple of things, and funnily enough, they kind of give you a color code to it. If you're later in the game, like where I am, this stuff is not necessarily the value that it appears to be because they're all lower level. I guess, what are these called? Tomes? They're all lower level art of whatever, tomes, books, scrolls, whatever you want to call them. They're all lower level. So you need multiples of these in order to level up a skill. Because you're going to have to end up doing an item exchange if you're at a higher level. However, if you are running out of con, you can go ahead and get all these limited tickets, which I would get. Also get these standard tickets. Why not? Not that expensive, and there's a limit of 3, I believe. There's a limit of 3 every month. So might as well. And then you can get this, which is helping you level up your weapons. Yeah, not your stamps. Anyway, here is the last thing that I can or will farm like consistently. Every time it comes around, I'll go ahead and grab these, given I have this many standard ticket stubs left. And then I guess whenever I need a little bit more, I can go here. But because I'm running low on con and have a lot of those weapon stamps, this is going to give me what, like 700,000? So that was nice. That was nice to find out yesterday. Now that that has been said, maybe I'll record a quick video on that in a minute. But first things first. Well, first things second. Now, challenge, Trial Tower. I am in progress here. Room 2 of this 14th floor. Only running Ikaku, Aizen, and Kitsuke. I've already gotten all the way up to Timba. Who's Timba? His arms open. Okay. I've already gotten to 15-1 of the strike trial using only, I wish they would show you who, using only Kitsuke, Aizen, and Yaruichi. Took Yaruichi up to level 90, just took Ikaku up to level 90. Oh. And I haven't done it to Bankai or to Toshihiro yet because I don't need them there just yet if I'm trying to complete the Trial Tower. I've already completed their sides of things, so we're good. Ikaku, I needed a little bit more strength out of him. Obviously, Ichigo and Toshihiro are better. I've also put better resources into them. I limited the resources I was putting into Ikaku and not Yaruichi so much because I love her, but I was limiting the resources I was putting into Ikaku specifically here. Now I'm trying to get these levels up a little bit more. I think this should be enough. Where is Yaruichi? Same for her. I know it shouldn't be a 1-to-1 comparison, and it's not because she has 3570. Well, he has 3400 now. This was lower a little while ago. I did work on his stamps a little bit, not a lot of bit, a little bit, right? So we shall see. That's bothered. Okay, we shall see. Maybe I need to work on the stamps more because her stamps are not even that much higher of a level now. Looking at it, it's higher, but okay, we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna get into it. Lastly, I do have the 10 stars that would be. I'm leaning towards taking this up to a 6-star piece. I don't. Ooh, actually, I'm leaning against it now that I look at this. All these flat stats at the bottom, I feel like I can get something better. Slash damn, I don't know why I leveled that up. Okay, I think that's all that I have of her. Maybe I need to farm for this to get a little bit more, to get a better piece. Now that I see this, I understand exactly why I stopped. I go up a little bit for the strike damage, but the actual, I'm about to sneeze. Oh, no. The actual flat stats at the bottom pull me from it. However, with this one, I have alignment damage, which is great since he puts out wound. That helps with that. Crit damage, not so much needed. I even changed one of these pieces from a crit piece to an attack piece because his wound is based off of attack. And then alignment damage over here. This is fun. Feel like I should enhance this one more time, and if it lands on something, crit rate and crit. I may explore other pieces here as well. Now that I think about it, I may explore other pieces here as well. I may leave this at 15. Although I do like the alignment damage a lot. I may even take that up to 20. Attack. Alignment damage is fun here. Attack is fun here. I like those two. This one probably should be upgraded next. And then this one, thrust, alignment. I like this piece a lot. This may go up to 6-star. That's where we are. I'm going to go ahead and try this trial. If I don't get past it now, I think I will 6-star this set piece and then level this up to 20 and hope that it goes on alignment and then go from there. Star Trek reference. Oh, I don't know Star Trek like that. Oh, my fault. My fault. Next Generation, Old School, Deep Space Nine, Voyager. What was it? Wasn't there like a Saturn one? They had a lot of those. I was a next generation when I'm at my grandmama's house and I got in the house early and it was like on at like 5 o'clock on a Saturday. I sit down and watch a little Picard. All right, but I wasn't into it like that, like that. So let's go Trial Tower real quick. We're gonna try to complete this 14-2 and 14-3. See if the changes I made any difference. Claim this before I forget. Okay. Let's see, let's see, let's see. And then we'll do the Yaroichi and the strike and the thrust at the same time to see if I get past them. I'll record that. I don't know if I'm gonna do a video though, because I've done like 3 Aizen Kitsuke are amazing videos. I think the point's pretty much hammered home. I also have I'm 10 pulls away from getting an SSR from the standard banner, which makes me want to actually get more gacha tickets, but I don't want to spend Jade on it, especially given that it's just going to be an SSR that I get randomly, so if I get a dupe, yay. I am still missing Sanjin. All of that said, I do not have the resources to level up anybody right now. I guess I'm being strict on that Jade thing now. Now that I did that whole... I'm happy that I did it. I am. But now that I did that whole... I bought that pack yesterday and took Aizen to B4. The idea that I'm going to waste that Jade and burn through it. I've made a large purchase. Now all the strings are tightening. I'm going to be cheap like in real life and in Bleach life. It better be good value, bruh. It better be very good value. And right now, a regular SSR that may or may not be a dupe. I don't know if that's worth 1600 Jade. Hopefully I can farm it at other places. I know I'll get more of those tickets once I level up these characters to level 90. There's only like 3 more for me to level up, so this is called like 3 more stamps. I have Toshihiro, Bankai, and Byakuya that I need to take up to level... I think those are the only 3. I need to take up to level 90. I'm leaving the SRs behind at 80 for right now. Nemu, though good, absolutely not necessary once Aizen became his thing. So I did those resources kind of a waste. I didn't realize what time it was when I saw your stream start up. Gotcha. So we will see. We will see. I am looking forward to, and I should probably have done this already. This would have saved me a lot, but I'm going to go ahead and buy all of that con from the exchange zone. So that way I at least have, almost $1 million in con, and I don't have to worry about it too much. And I'm going to start being more conservative with those things as well, those ticket stubs. I'm not going to buy any of those other resources. They're too low level, and it's basically a waste. So let's see. I would love it if they got through this though. And I do not know. Well, now its ultimate should hit harder just because I've been leveling up that skill. I probably should farm a little bit more. Here's a question, and I know I think the answer to this question is stance. I'm not going to get past this. Is it better for me to level up the skills or level up the stance? The skills are the skills and they're going to be the skills regardless. So there's less quote unquote value here, if that makes sense. Meaning or they're going to cost less to upgrade in a sense. The set stamps is one of those you could always do better. You could always do better kind of thing, sorry. You could always do better kind of things. So me putting resources into leveling those up, if I then turn around and get a much better piece, those resources are kind of gone. I can dismantle them and get the resources back, but they're kind of gone at that point. So what do I do? I should check the ratio of when you level up, because I know when you dismantle the weapon stamps, after you have ascended them, you get the same amount as if you would have had those 5 weapon stamps. So you take 5 weapon stamps and you dismantle each of them, then they give you 10 standard ticket stubs. If you have ascended one of them to level 5, it still gives you 50, one for each of the levels that you leveled up in the ticket stub. So maybe putting the resources into the set stamps isn't the worst thing in the world. Actually, I have one that I can dismantle. Now that I think about it, I have one that I can dismantle. One sec. There is a 5-star set stamp that I leveled up forever ago. A couple of months ago when I was just starting out in this game, not even a couple months, couple weeks, regardless, not important. I could dismantle that one just to see what the ratio is on the stuff that you're going to get back. Yeah, we're not even close right now. We are not close. It feels like the more I level up Ikaku, the worse I've started doing in Trial Tower, if I'm being real. If I'm being real, that's my genuine feeling right now. And looking at this, I should have just let Aizen do it. Wait, no, that was pretty good damage from Ikaku. Alright, so let's go back. And we're going to look at dismantling very quickly. See how many resources I get from that as well. Okay. Backpack. Not thems, not thems, thems. So level 20 here. Alignment damage on this set stamp I do not need. 20 here was HP percentage. I can get rid of that one. These I'm keeping. I do not know why, but I'm gonna. This con alignment damage maybe will be useful another day on somebody else. This crit damage one could be useful on somebody else. There was a flat stat one that I had, I believe. This is on Momo right now. That's not bad to have. Crit damage, crit rate, HP. It's okay. So if I dismantle this piece that's been leveled up, I'm going to switch the levels. If I dismantle, let's see, this one. This is crit damage. Yep, slash. Alright, so I can dismantle this one. This has crit rate and crit damage. If I come, okay, let's go for the next one. This one is slash again. Did I level up? Oh, this is slash for him. Sorry, I'm being dense. Nope, we'll leave that alone. Crit rate, we can leave that alone for real. That might be good on somebody right now. Ikaku's just the crit damage one. Attack. Okay, some of these pieces are. They're not. Okay, we'll try this one. HP percent. I was trying to find a flat stat one, but I guess that's just not going to happen right now. That's what, and here's the funny part. That's what I just went through and did. I went through and found every flat stat 5-star piece and dismantled them. All right, so with levels, make a sacrifice, attack, crit rate. Okay, we'll do this one. See, so epic piece. Don't remind me. So I will obtain from this piece. I need a snippet tool. So by dismantling this 10 piece, I'm gonna end up with this as a result. Alrighty. Um, 10. Okay. And then by going to the next one, we're going to get this. So clearly there's a lot more you get from it. I don't even have to really do a screenshot here. I'm getting the, so when you dismantle, I guess you get the investment that you put into it or thereabouts. So it does not really matter if I upgrade set stamps, because I'll get those resources back if something better comes along. I can dismantle it and even get my gold, my con, gold, whatever. I can get that back as well. Huh. I like that. I like that a lot. So dismantle your set pieces regularly. At least that's what I do, or what I'm gonna start doing. See, look at this. All of this is, all of these are percentage stats. All of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. I went through, I must have been bored that day. I went through and cleaned up all of the flat stat stuff. Yeah, all right, all the flat stat stuff got cleaned up. So that is great. Now that we have this issue with Ikaku, the more I put into him, the worse the thrust team does in Trial Tower. Do we work on his weapon? Do we work on his skills? Do we work on his set stamp? I'm leaning towards set stamp first, especially since this one seems like a very good piece. Thrust damage, alignment damage. This feels like a very good piece. It's so hard. It makes me a little bit weary to put 6 stars on a Ikaku piece. For Ikaku. I feel like I should save those for your Toshihiro, for your Aizen's 6-star, Kitsuke 6-star, Bankai Nu 6-star, and then Toshihiro 6-star. So I got those 6-star. What do I do? What do I do? Do I go back to Trial Tower and check? I'm going to do this first, and this is going to be ridiculous if it works. We're going to reset Trial Tower and just go at it with only Aizen and Kitsuke and see if that actually somehow improves our chances. Why not? Let's see what happens. Why not? Let's see what happens. If this actually goes, it's absolutely ridiculous. If this actually goes, it's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so this can't go, right? This can't be a thing. Correct? It cannot be. I will say this though. Part of this has me rethinking the approach because after running him solo, what is he doing? After running him solo, it made me wonder. He was using his battlefield skill a little bit, but it made me wonder if I could run him with Kaname, but have Kaname's battlefield skill be the one that's up, and then just use his. I need to examine Kaname's Tosen's battlefield skill more closely. I think it only applies to thrust damage. What's up, Flip? We're about to do a video later on about dismantling stuff. Because I just dismantled, not just, but last night I figured out dismantling a bunch of weapon stamps ended up giving me a bunch of standard ticket stubs that would allow me to get like 1 million in con. Well, let's say 3/4 million, 750, supposedly, if I did the math here. Let's hope that I did. Actually, the other part of that experiment is I could go to. Well, no, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'll just show it. Oh, and also, what I'm doing right now is I notice, and this is probably dumb. I know this is absolutely dumb. I noticed that I had Ikaku, and I was running him with Aizen and Kitsuke, and we weren't getting past the second room of the 14th floor of Trial Tower. And so they start leveling up some things on Ikaku, trying to make him better. And I noticed that we got worse. Like we almost beat the boss that first time, and then after that, when I started leveling him up, they started being like, oh no, 6 bars left, 8 bars left. And I was like, how is it getting worse? Then I thought, okay, let me just put Aizen and Kitsuke in alone and let them handle Trial Tower for Thrust. That's what's happening now. If they get past room 2, game broke. And it looks Aizen is putting in work, Jesus. And I said I'm not going to do any more like Aizen YouTube videos because it feels like I've done 30 of them on Aizen and Kitsuke. I did a video, I haven't released it, him soloing Spirit Tower. I did it with him and Kitsuke taking out Slash. They're on 415 of strike with Yadoichi right now. I tried that already and I couldn't get when I tried that, the Kitsuke, Kaname, and Ikaku, I couldn't get past floor 10 or 11, something like that. To be fair, they were level 80 characters at that point. But I was stuck at like 10 or 11. Then I put in Aizen. You see what just happened. I put in Aizen, and then we got up to floor 13, right before 14, I want to say. And then I hit 65, and now this. We're about to find out something for real, though. So, this is where I got stopped when I had Ikaku in the mix. So far, they've gotten past the first room, okay, and haven't taken any damage for real, okay. This is okay. Well, we'll see when Kaname comes out. That'll be the test. When Kaname comes out, we'll see. Because Kaname is kind of hard to get through. I need to read what you need to do to get past him, honestly. Maybe do a little bit more manual play, but don't want to. Oh, then we have weekly reset today too. Yay! I can't. Getting through the bars, and then Kitsuke only comes in long enough to go ahead and re-up the ratio analysis so that we can make sure that Aizen's attacks are still attack, like still 60% added attack. And then he dips because Aizen's running up in the building. Yeah. And then Aizen melts HP bars. And then Aizen melts HP bars. This is nuts. Yep, there's Tozen. With 2 minutes left, Tozen's out. Now the problem with him was once he hits his ultimate, there's no damage that he's taking, which is obnoxious. And I think you have to counter a move in order to break that. Whatever. We're gonna see how Aizen and Kitsuke get down. There's no... He needs to get past his first diamond with 60 seconds to spare for us to be on pace. Right now, if you get halfway through this with a minute 30 we'll be on pace. So get down to 10 bars in the first time and then we'll be on pace. We're already he's already almost through the first diamond. It ain't been but 40 seconds. You had a full 60 to do this. What? Definition of OP. Definition of OP. Now he's not going to take any damage. The ultimate comes out. We got to battle through this for a little bit. And then, but this is the earliest we've gotten to this point so far. Bruh. And I didn't do any of this stuff, like the stuff that they're recommending and which I should be doing, and that would have helped me if I didn't manually get past this for already. I'm doing it auto. Shatter his dreams? Okay, so I know that we can get through 20 of his bars in 40 seconds, so long as he starts taking damage within the next 12 seconds, we got it. 5 seconds left. 3, 2. Is Aizen gonna show up and show out? Oh, there it is. He showed up and about to show out. Oh boy. So right at the 40-second mark, how much damage can we do? Can we get through these 20 bars? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. It still looks like a long way to go. Like a very, very, very long way to go in 25 seconds. Okay. Alright. It was an experiment. It was an experiment. It was an experiment. Sad part is, very sad part, I feel as though, because I still haven't leveled up Aizen's weapon yet. I still haven't leveled up his weapon yet. I wonder if I leveled up his weapon, what that would do. I'm getting further now than I did with Ikaku. Right? I feel like if I leveled up his weapon, this would beat it. I feel like if I leveled up his weapon, this would get it. This is further than I got with Ikaku. In terms of like the health bar and everything else, the amount of damage. Okay. I don't know what to think right now. I'm so like stuck. I'm very, very stuck. I don't know what to think right now. I do not know where to, like, this is the curse of getting exactly what you wished for. Because now it feels stupid to invest in anybody other than Aizen and Kisuke. Make sure they're both maxed first on everything, and then go back. Let's see, what's the upgrade looking like here? Only one. Haha. Anyway, we're gonna do this video on dismantling real quick. I see. All right, coming in 3, 2, transition. So, don't forget your backpack, or remember your backpack. They say don't, whatever. Anyway, so remember your backpack. Why? Going through this, you can dismantle quite a few items that you have. At my level now, which is player level 65, and then my characters are slowly but surely getting them up to level 90. I was looking through this here, have been for the last couple of weeks, dismantling certain things and coming to the realization that maybe I don't need to dismantle them. Because once I have them here, so for example, if I'm trying to upgrade a stamp, then it automatically selects the stamp that I need in order to upgrade it. So I don't need to dismantle it. Well, there was something that I found out. We'll talk about it when we get to the video. That was weird. And 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Grabby here, and this is a Bleach Soul Resonance video. In this video, what I'm doing is quick little tip. If in case you missed it. Basically what I figured out is, it's there, it's always been there. I ain't no scientist. I did not discover a thing. Is going through these stamps, what I have been doing, and I don't know why. I think it was just I was looking for something to do in the game, and so I just found something to do in the game. You can dismantle these stamps. Now, I did this once before, and then I saw that basically whenever I needed, I can whenever you're trying to upgrade these stamps, it'll automatically select the old ones, so that way it'll go in. However, dismantling them means that it goes more efficiently, it goes faster. At the same time, let's see here. You can come here to select all, and then as you can see, I've already cleared out a lot. I even started doing some of my 5 stamps. I go through this more carefully, as in I check to see if it's a flat stat or a percentage stat. I typically keep a lot of these, as you can tell, that are not being used. But if I have a flat stat one, which one isn't showing up, so I'll just do like a rando. If I have a flat stat one, let's go here, because Renji I'm not really working with much. HP, cool, we'll use this one. I can dismantle it, I'll get these resources, and it makes it just a little bit more efficient. One thing, though, that is kind of important, just in case, just so you know, you don't have to be as hesitant. Still be hesitant when you're leveling up your stamps, but you don't have to be as hesitant with the idea that, oh no, I've invested all of this resource into the set stamp for Kitsuke, and now I have a better set stamp piece. What do? You can dismantle it, and it still gives you those resources back that you put into it. So this is a level 10 set stamp piece, and this is what I would get if I actually dismantled it. And then with this one, you get a little bit less because I haven't put anything into it. So you will get that back. All that to say, let's go to the shards. You can dismantle these shards. Now, what happened here, and this is probably not gonna happen to you, depending on how you treat your SSR or treat your SRs, is that whenever you get them to their full ascension, when you've gotten all the boundaries, then it automatically converts whenever you pull dupes into these limited ticket stubs that you can use in the advanced exchange store. So I'll do this now anyway, just because, but I'll dismantle these and you'll get 30 per. I'll dismantle these now and get the 120, no big deal. Now, the one that was the most fun for me that that I completely forgot about, weapon stamps. Weapon stamps, you end up with a lot of these. And if you dismantle these, and I'm going to do it 100 at a time basically, select all, and I saved a few of these. I think I wrote it down somewhere. I know I wrote it down. I had 945 of these. I have 254 now. I had 945 of these. Select all. Well, let's do one at a time first. We select this to dismantle. You'll get 10 of these ticket stubs. These are the standard ticket stubs that can be used in the exchange store. Doesn't sound too exciting, except for the fact of, and we'll go ahead and dismantle this. Confirm. Now I have 1,000. Right? That's how math works, right? Yeah, I know. Anyway, and so me having 900 of those, I'm going to go ahead and dismantle this now. Bet. Select all. Right there. Confirm, bet, dismantle, and then we go for the last bit, and then we're even going to do the elite quality as well. Because at this stage, now if you're earlier in the game, free to play, maybe don't have as many deep resources, or how do I put it? Earlier on in the game, you might be using your elite weapon stamps because you don't have the character stamps necessarily. Let's go to 27 here. I do not care too much about those. And as a matter of fact, I do kind of, I'm going to slow down. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. I'm losing it over here. So basically, what I'm about to do is go back because some of the SR characters, I do kind of want to keep their stamps, but I will show you this. When you dismantle this, these epics give you 50 per. So 50 times however many you have, that's how many advanced stamps you come back. I'm slowing down because there are some weapon stamps that I do want to upgrade, like this one here from Yachiru. I'm not sure that I have that fully up to levels, to the max level of 4 just yet. So I'm gonna go double check that later on without this video. Now, we go through that. I go through the exchange store. One thing that I've had an issue with lately is con. There is a lot of times I am running out of con. If I go to the store and I go to the special offers, advanced ticket stub exchange, I have a few here. I can get 10 of these right now. Yay. We're gonna save this maybe for Jen. I don't know if I'm gonna pull for him or not. I'd never, ever, 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 ever go for it, or I did in the beginning. But I don't go for the standard ticket stubs. If you want to go for it, knock yourself out. But for me, because this is like unlimited, there is no how many can you get. I can get as many as I want. I stick to these. I stay away from these because these are old SSRs, old. And 2,000 of them is basically 40 pulls. And I'd rather just randomize it. Now down here, the regular ticket stub exchange. If you notice, I have 14,000 of these stubs now. One sec. 3, 2. So, sorry. A little bit of a, still a frog in my throat. Here we go. I have 14,000 of these stubs now, which means I can go shopping just a little bit. I do buy the standard ticket stubs here, both sides of it weapon, because you only get 3, and it's 3 every month for each of these. May as well. Here, and if you notice, this is kind of color-coded to show you the level, I say the value. I want gold the most, of course, then purple, elite. That's next on the list, and these are pretty useful. So times 8, I can get this limit 50 times 8. So how much is that? 400. I can get 400 of these ectoplasm stamps, or stamp ectoplasm. I do not touch any of this, one, because it's farmable, 2, well actually, that's the second reason. The first reason is that these are so low level that at the level I'm at right now, I would have to do an item exchange for all of these that I get, so that by the end of it, I get 90 of them, but then by the time I do the item exchange up a level, they're not nearly as many, right? So that doesn't really seem appealing to me. What does seem appealing to me is I get 8,000 con, limited to 90 for 30 of these stamps. I'll max this out. This cost me 2,700 out of the 14,000 that I have right now. So hopefully this will give me a good amount of con, 720,000, that I can work with. I still have 11,000 of these stubs left. So if I am low on con, and I would rather buy it than farm it, I can come here, and this is unlimited. I'm not about to do this though right now, just because of the other thing at the back. But this is unlimited. So 753 times 2,000. All right. So that is what I'm doing with my ticket stubs, and that is what I'm doing with dismantling. Just a quicker video to explain that a little bit. Hopefully you guys are like noticing these different exchanges. I'm not doing this. Hopefully you guys are noticing these exchanges and using your resources accordingly. I will say that this right here may replace, depending on how many pulls I get and what I'm doing throughout the game, this may replace my farming hardcore in raids or raiding those con events for supplies. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe to dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Comment section below. Let me know. Am I crazy by not getting these things? I really don't find value in these. I really don't. I would rather save up. And even this was kind of a question to me, but it's a little bit too valuable to pass up. But give me your comments below. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Not a fan of that video, but at least there's some information out there. All right. Melting like butter. Hashtag seconds shy. That they were so MF and close. Anyway, now I have 700,000 con. Hooray. But there's a question. Do I? It's them. It's them. Do I work on Ikaku? It was better without him though. But it feels wrong to just be like, I'm only going to put my resources into Aizen and Kitsuke so I can take care of Thrust Tower. And yeah, what's his name? Jin is coming out in like 3 days. But like I said, I'm not necessarily pulling hard for him at all. I may use those advanced ticket stubs and take 10 and pull for that. Maybe. I haven't even decided that yet. I feel like I want to save all the resources and just kind of like clam up and wait until like Kenpachi comes out or something. Or whoever's next. Nobody knows who's after Jin. So that is kind of where I'm at right now. Anyway, and then Jin would probably be the answer to solving Trial Tower. But, and I do like Ikaku, but they're doing it better without him. Right? That we saw what we saw. We saw what we saw. Oh, and by the way, he's B2. Ikaku is B2. So he's not a slouch per se. With Yadoichi, she has 0 of these. And why is she? I guess she's just more valuable than he is. But his set stamps are... I don't know. I do not know. As much as I put all of the effort into getting Aizen to B4, it feels... I mean, maybe it's just advancing my... Like, this piece is nuts good. I'm reserving, I'm hesitant to put more and more resources into him, even though, like, this is when I got that pack. I mean, this is what I bought that pack for, was for him to be a god. So shouldn't I just outright make him a god without, like, thinking about it? What's up, C-Dot? Shouldn't I just outright, like, make him a god without thinking, okay, this piece is going to have to get, what's my crit damage at? Where's my crit damage? 88%. This stamp having crit rate and him ignoring defense, that is a good thing. Plus this ultimate charge rate is also a good thing. I think this is a good idea. Oh, I need to get some of this stuff. I think this is a good idea. Also, I've decided to save the nourishers until we get other, like, double events. So I'm just going to stack these for a bit and not use them. Yeah. Albeit right now to do... How many do I need for this? I need 3 more. So I need 60 of that spirit. And I'm not getting that anywhere else. I'm not going to be able to buy it from the exchange stores at all. definitely not here. And then I will not have anything in the exchange zone for that, right? Nope, I do. And I needed, what, 150? I would rather buy that than this. This resets in 50 minutes, but I don't care about that standard. Even though they put it gold, I do not care about that ticket. Oh, I can buy 3 more. That's only going to give me 30 anyway. So if I'm maxed out, that's... Oh, wait, no. No. That gives me 170 for 850. So why did I only see 3 there? I don't know. This is probably a waste, but that's fine. I don't want to burn the spirit energy. I'll just use that up. Next. Actually, I don't think that's a waste. Now think about it. I think that was actually not that bad. Stamps. We'll come here. Enhance you. Ascend. I would love it if you landed on the ultimate rate. You did not land on the ultimate rate. Oh, you did land 1 there. So HP, crit rate, defense, all that jazz. Select all. Get this up to level 30. Boom. There you go. Aizen even more of a god now. This makes me uncomfortable. I'm putting so many resources into 1 character, and I feel like there's going to be some nerf. I think I said, hey, C-Dot, but in case I didn't, what's up, C-Dot? You can see how like all over the place I am right now. He's turning into more and more of a god. If I had this piece with crit damage, we would be in MF in business right now. His crit is up to, has to be over 50 by now, 56%. Every other strike, he's going to be doing crit damage, which is 88%. If I can get a stamp right here that has crit damage as the, like there's crit damage already right there, which is nice. If I could get this piece right, to have crit damage on it, that would be a beautiful thing. An absolutely beautiful thing. There's ultimate charge rate, woohoo. Yeah, probably not gonna happen. Probably not gonna happen, okay. God, Aizen's gonna be so... All 30, okay. And look at Kitsuke, he's not even, okay. Okay, alright. So Aizen's hitting for 50%, over 50% crit rate, 88% crit damage. I need to find more. I wish you could filter by the trait. I don't know if I can do that or not. It says level. All right. It doesn't say. It doesn't say that I can do it for crit damage. Albeit, 1 good roll, I could get another crit damage right here. More crit rate wouldn't hurt either. I can't enhance this though because, yeah, I don't have enough of this right here. And I can just farm that later when we reset. Okay. Alright. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try to go for Yadoichi just to mix things up a bit to see how it goes in this trial tower. We'll start recording now because I want to know, and I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to put this out as a video. However, we have made it all the way to this point with Yadoichi, Kitsuke, and Aizen. Now we have my least favorite enemy to go up against, Maui, from Disney's Moana. We're going to run this and see how it goes. I'm still negotiating or still trying to figure out whether or not having Kaname, Aizen, and Ikaku using Kaname's battlefield skill instead of Aizen's, what that would do. Like if that's a good idea. And there goes Aizen. All up in the wrong damage category. I'm going to go make a coffee. I'll be right back. Oh, the snowball challenges. Still haven't done those yet. I haven't finished those. Tried them. They were fun, but I haven't finished those yet. I tried to do the whole Kenpachi trial last night, and I was like, this is going to take too much focus. I backed out. I'm going to try that again later. Anywho. So how we doing? Oh, we're already on the last wave. The question that's just stuck in my head. The question that is just stuck in my head is Ikaku. I just found random ones, yeah, when I could stay focused. Yeah. That's what I needed, just a moment. We got through that in a minute 18. Are we about to complete Trial Strike with only one strike character? I should be looking at her damage, but it is what it is. Let's go. Yeah, I want to try. I shouldn't forget before they're gone. That's happened to me in a couple other games actually, which I'm okay with. Where it was, there's an event, I should be doing it, and I always say, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Next thing I know, it's like, event over. Oh, there goes those resources. But yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'll try to figure out some time to do it. I think it's still like another 10 days though for both of them, and I'm through 7 of the 10 recipes for Orihime or whatever that is. Whatever that thing is. So then this would speak to, with the exact same team, and again, it could still be the way that I have them built. Yadoichi is better than Ikaku. Plus, aesthetically, her game is just amazing. But she's able to get further with Aizen and Kitsuke at the same levels than combat training is the new one. Yes, yeah, exactly. Oh, the snowball challenge is only 4 days. And I actually kind of enjoyed that one. Yeah, let me go ahead and get to that today. I'll be on the train today, so I'll try to get to it. But with the same character, Yadoichi can do more and get further along than Ikaku. I do need to be wary of the stats and everything else, just to try to be a little bit more fair about what I'm saying. And I do like Ikaku because I do like characters that provide damage over time. And what I do need to do as well is, maybe I should do this, maybe they have it on their website. I keep saying the word maybe a lot, I'm sorry. I do know other words. I do know words other than maybe and actually. So let's check this. Bleach. I do not know if they have the character kits on their website, because then I could look up Kaname and see about his battlefield skill. Yeah, there's Shikai. Let's go to view all. There's Kaname. Ooh, wait, I said Kaname. Why'd you put Yakuya up there? That guy. Yep. They do not give his kit. Go back. What are you doing? Stop cycling through. I want to actually look at this character. Yeah, they don't give you... They do not give you a description of his kit. I wanted to try to read his kit while this was going on to see... Oh, wait a second. Is it just that my internet is slow right now? Well, I guess I know why it would be slow. No, no, no. This is no. This is wishful thinking. This is just something else. More pictures. All right. They kind of did themselves a disservice in this game by putting the actual like still images up. If they showed the actual gameplay for this mobile game, yeah, 15.2 done. If they show the actual gameplay for this, I think that the gameplay animation is so amazing. They should be showing that off, not just these still images. Like show off more of the gameplay. Anyway, it is what it is. So we're on to the guy we hate the most. Let's see what happens. We're on the final room, final floor of Trial Tower. Don't do snowballs training on stream though. Bruh, I'm not the one. I don't even like doing the fighting on stream when I have to do it manually. So I'm definitely not gonna do the snowball challenge. You guys see me curse and get all upset. The damn snowballs are always. I always just miss them. Like I'm not about to do that on stream. Although probably watching me melt down over a kid game is good content. Oh. Okay, so no, there's nowhere for me to read his kit on the website. Alright. I'll get back to it, read his kit, and see. The idea being, use his battlefield skill, want eyes and in as a DPS instead of a tactic. Next to Ikaku, and see what happens. Which is just a hilarious thing to say. Yadoichi whooping this dude's ass. Oh, you play fighting games in competition. That would be that, but that's different though. I'd be terrible at that. As much as I love fighting games from Soul Calibur to Street Fighter 2, I think those are like the most recent one I played that's been new has been like Soul Calibur. Well, like the Soul Calibur 6 or whatever it was. Even Mortal Kombat I kind of fell off on. I've never been that good at fighting games, despite the fact that I love playing them. I'm not great at those. Just like I'm not great at like the Tom Clancy Rainbow Six, Ghost Recon, Call of Duty games. I suck at those. I always play those like solo campaign. I never go online because those dudes who are doing headshots from 500 yards away, no, I can't. I will lose my ish. I will. Honestly, I won't even get mad. I won't get mad. I'll just be like, well, it is what it is. I have no chance, and so this is no longer fun. Glad they're having fun. Nothing bitter, but it's like I can't compete. So, I mean, I can't even just run around and have a good time. I'm going to get clipped every 5 seconds. So, like the fighting game, seeing those guys who can do those 500 hit combos and Marvel vs. Capcom. Oh, you traveling? Also, like you're actually like competitive, not just like online competitive. You go to events and stuff. That's awesome. Awesome. I just don't have that hand-eye coordination for those games in that way. I do not. I wonder if I should watch some of those, though. Never really watched any of those events. Never watched like an sporting event. Because I feel like, and someone said this about basketball as well, but it's more accessible. There was a comedian, was it Gabriel Iglesias? Where he was like, I don't understand why you're watching these esports, why don't you just play the game? And then his son looked at him and was like, I don't understand why you watch basketball, why don't you just go play the game? Which is fair. However, whenever I watch somebody play video games, it just makes me want to play video games, if that makes sense. So then it's not even me poo-pooing it, it's just like I never think about watching it because, oh man, you're playing, I remember Marvel vs. Street Fighter. Let me go play Marvel vs. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'll end up doing. And then I know I can't do those combos, so I'm just having a good time figuring out like the 3 half circle moves I can do to get past like the solo mission. But yeah. And then seeing those guys like the highlights. I've seen like little highlights of somebody like just spawning up and then just getting a headshot in the middle of like a Call of Duty game or whatever you want to call it, whatever those games are. Yo. It's intimidating. You might like this comparison. And I think I've said it on here before. I seriously thought about doing like mixed martial arts, and not as like a fighter, but exercise. Get in there, get some aggression out, bang around a little bit, get banged on a little bit, whatever. And then it came up like, well, if I'm gonna do that, this is just my brain. I could do amateur competitions, go in and just hit around a bit, whatever. And just as I'm making that like decision, like thinking about that heavy, I end up watching a YouTube video called like Top 50 Knockouts. Oh no, my phone is locked. Why did my phone lock? Why did my phone lock in the middle of this game? Top 50 Knockouts. And what ended up happening was I watched that. We're about to complete this. I watched that, and my first thought was, nobody woke up that day thinking they were going to get put to sleep. And they did. Nobody woke up that day like, oh yeah, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to warm up these gloves, but And in the third round, I'm going to catch a roundhouse to the face and go night-night. Nobody thought that when they woke up that morning. And so it was one of those like, maybe I shouldn't do it. I'll stick to basketball, and then when I get older, I'll switch to swimming. Kind of how I feel about the watching like those e-competition where it's like you're playing, and you did not think that you were going to be that dude who melts down and crashes out live on stream because there's this one guy who just keeps tapping your forehead. So, I don't know. It reminds me of the days when I used to slap my forehead repeatedly so as not to destroy things in front. Bruh, I had pillows. That was my thing. I had pillows. I was not going to throw a controller across a room. The kids who would do that and destroy controllers, if I did that, my mom would be like, well, there goes your controller. She's not buying me another one. I would put a pillow or a couch cushion up to the side and then just Mike Tyson the hell out of that pillow. I would beat the pillow hell out of that pillow, man. Hell, man, dog. We're really about to beat this with Yaruichi and Aizen and Kitsuke with his 1 bar left. Unless he decides to just go in defensive mode and not let us touch him. With 22 seconds left, Aizen's going to come in at some point and blow up the whole spot. Is that true? There he is. Uh-oh, 15 seconds. Uh-oh. Yo, Yami's kind of is bowing up a little bit. He's not letting us get this last little bit. Come on, Yaruichi, get him. There we go. Let's check the damage. 10 seconds to spare. Let's check the damage. 8.9, 12.5. I can't keep doing videos about Aizen, man. I can't. But he's out there for 7 less seconds and does 5 million, well not 5 million, 9 million more damage. Not 9, it's the 9 minus the 3. It is the 3.5 million more damage. I can't keep doing videos about Aizen. This is getting to be ridiculous. Maybe I should do a YouTube short or something. I didn't even, What am I supposed to do with this? We'll stop recording now. What am I supposed to do? Although, that was for him. Or for her, I should say. Oh, so she has the highest damage with this ultimate Shunko. But, I mean, his aren't for... This is her area. This is her space. Strike. Trial 3, 15-3. I can't keep making videos on Aizen. I can't. I can't keep doing this. Alright, sorry. Have you ever thought of making an alternate account in this game? I have one because I start over and like my main one better. Wait, you started over and liked your main one better? How do you mean? I don't know if that's what you meant by the sentence. Maybe you can showcase Jin in your fresh one. Ah, got you. I hate starting over accounts. I absolutely hate. It's one of those probably neurodivergent things where I just re-going over something like that bothers me and will make me just like check out because I have everything I want here. And put it this way, after having Aizen like this and having Yaruichi like this, it'll just be frustrating for me to start over. I have done baby accounts before and started over accounts before, knowing what I know now, but also knowing now that I could not get Aizen and I'm gonna have to try to do it with Jin. I mean, I guess it's a different challenge, but I don't know. Especially this early in the game. Maybe after, if this game is around for a while, maybe then I'll start over. Maybe then I'll start over. But right now, nah. Oh, I see what you mean. So it's your chill one. So yeah, okay, I get what you mean. I think that you treat it though then like I treat other games where it is. I do still dabble in Marvel Strike Force and DC Worlds Collide, but that's just like basically so I can wait on whenever this stuff is charging and I have nothing else to do. And then I was reaching for those games, chess or Sudoku. Need to get my chess skills back up. I have fallen off in chess. Anyway, had a friend who twisted his controllers and had. I see that second any of those controllers, any of that. My mom doesn't want me playing video games anyway. And now I'm gonna break something. That's a plus for her. She's gonna be happy with that. Oh, you broke that controller? Okay, good. Go in there and study. Read something. Don't want you playing no PlayStation anyway. You just go ahead. You go in there and read something. I'll buy you a book. You can control this book. Oh, it just be for the content. Well, I mean, some people do get enjoyment of having like multiple, like one account that they call their like pay account, and then one that they'll have like as a free to play account just to have a different challenge, especially in a game that you really, really, really like in that way. Some people are good with that. I, for instance, will only the Spider-Man game, Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2. And then the old school Spider-Man 2 came on Xbox. Those were the only games where after I beat the main story, I went back and kept developing the characters. But part of that was like sometimes, and it sounds so stupid, I treated Spider-Man like a Sunday drive where it is sometimes you get in it's not great for the, I know wow, it's not great for the environment, but Sundays like back home in Alabama, I would just get in my car on a Sunday at 20, like I'm an 80-year-old man. Like open the moonroof and roll down all the windows and then put on the music and just like cruise around town, not doing a thing, not breaking the speed limit, not nothing. And like I even did that once with my girlfriend at the time. Let's just get in the car and do what? Nothing. We're gonna just ride, listen to some music, maybe go get ice cream, maybe not, just chill. That's how I treated Spider-Man. Where it was like, you know what? I think I just want to web sling a little bit. I get home from work and be like, all right, let me go in here. Let me web sling across some buildings real quick, go to the highest building and jump off full speed. Let me just do that for a little bit. That's the only game where I would go back after beating the make. Final Fantasy VII, which I love. Remake and Rebirth, both. I love those two. This did not work. I thought it was going to be something special. I haven't gone back and played those again. Not even as like the plus side of things. Final Fantasy 15, I need to farm and level up my characters. Alright, that didn't work. I need to farm and level up my characters. And I should be doing that now, but instead I just went ahead and moved to Hogwarts Legacy. Midnight Suns, I had fun, that's fantastic, but once I beat the main story, I'm gonna like, put it to the side. So for me going back is kind of like, yeah, Swing on Spider-Man was like meditation. It really, really was. It really was meditation after, I think, and I said this before about Red Dead Redemption, where some people just enjoy taking their horse out, going fishing, going hunting, and I don't get it. Why would you do that? And then I'm sitting there just web slinging like, this is relaxing. Oh yeah, the sound of the wind. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm doing the same thing, and now I feel as though Hogwarts Legacy might be that thing because the music is so chill and it's so not the typical, for me, typical RPG. Is not that intense. The spiders bug me a little bit, but I had a pet spider, so I don't even know why they're bugging me. But it's not so intense. It's kind of easy going the way I see it. So I could see myself like doing more of the Harry Potter Legacy, Hogwarts Legacy game, and just kind of like being chill, get these potions. I'm gonna mix these potions. I spent like a good 30 minutes arranging my room of requirements, and I never, in Midnight Suns, I never arranged the decoration in rooms. Something about the music, the vibe, the chill. I'm a student in Hogwarts, wizarding, just, fly around on the broom a little bit, chill on the broom. I don't know. I don't know. All that being said, those are like the only style of games I go back and play. I don't know that I did it once for DC Legends, and that lasted for like 2 months, and I tried to give that account away. Nope. What do we do here? What do we do here? Do we invest more in Aizen's weapon? We do need more of this resource to be able to upgrade it. Get that from Hollow Hunt, which we will be able to at reset in 25 minutes. Wait, what? Why is this up to 5 now? Where did I get more of these from? What did I just do? That didn't come from Trial Tower. I don't believe. Let's go to the store really quickly. I'm gonna go to the style and see where this resource is. Nope. Yeah, so it didn't come from there. Oh, and also when the event resets, I will get to buy the last of those stamp corridors, those stamp corridor stamps or whatever, tickets in the event. So where did I get that other weapon stuff from? I don't know. On 63 till I get resets each day. Oh, and you're free to play, right, C-Dot? If you're free to play, put it this way. At this point, I am mostly there. That whole dismantle thing I did, that was because I had nothing else to do. So I was doing this dismantle thing. I walked through Adventure already. I got the bonds there. I don't think there's a chapter 9 coming. I assume when you get to, I assume they're going to put out more PvE content. I could pursue this. I could do, but then I have to play it manually, and I don't want to do that right now. But it is getting to that point of where, and I understand now the guy who came in and was like, oh no, I'm just here till reset. I understand that now, where it's, wait a minute, is this one, is this the stealth one that I don't like? Why is this 0? Oh no, this is still on normal. This is still on normal. This is still on normal. This is the stealth one I don't like, I believe. And then this is one where you have to fight it manually. At level 60 though, I could walk through this real quick with Aizen, and let's just do the whole spirit team. How about that? We got spirit. We got spirit. All right. Deploy team presets. This one can be deleted. Let's see. We can walk through this real quick. This isn't going to be a fair fight. This is not going to be a fair fight at all. Hi guys. And everybody's dead. Where's the butterfly? Oh, you're still here. Why are you still here? Why are you alive? You guys should all be dead immediately. You not know who I am? I'm Kevin Durant. You know who I am. Oh, bye. I'm surprised it took that many hits, to be real with you. Yep, there's my butterfly. This is really not okay. This is really not okay. This ain't fair. This is not fair at all. This is not what they intended when they created this content. This is not at all what they intended when they created this content. Did I get 3 stars? Yay. Oh, it took me a whole minute. Okay. I was talking a lot. Alright, next up is you, right? Yeah, and oh no, this isn't the sneaky entry one. Alright. Or not the one where I have to sneak around stealthily. Toshihiro starts. He enters the field, everybody instantly dies. That is just so much fun. Oh, there's the butterfly. Flashed up. Uh-oh, here comes something painful, guys. Oh, bye. Oh, more people. Oh no, what will I do? Oh no. Oh no. Boom. Where it oh, there's the butterfly. Can we that is one flaw right now that I have with trying to like align the view so I can see what I'm attacking. Oh no! Is that less than a minute? 57 seconds, let's go. Oh, killing time until reset. I got like 30,000 jades, limited stamps, and 120 core keys and more random stuff. What? From your second account? 30,000. I'm reading that number right? Do I need my glasses? That does say 30,000. That's it. That's a 3 in front of 4 zeros, right? Let me just check the eyes. Yep. Nope. That's what that says. And what level are you at with that account? You said 63, or no? That's your main account. Why am I taking? Okay. That's good. Damn. That just shows how much I must be wasting. What characters are you focusing on, though? I guess you don't. If you just started it, then you have eyes in, but that's about it. Ouch. Oh, this guy. Aha. You were an issue for me last time. They wanted me to freeze you and all kinds of other crazy stuff. I feel like I don't need to worry about that at the moment, though. But we'll try to get a good old... Oh, wait, you're not taking any damage. Do we really have to do the freeze thing? Can't I just, like, hit you hard over and over and over again with a godlike character? I guess not. I guess we do need to keep Toshihiro here until he actually freezes. And then bring in Aizen to tear Buddy apart. I wonder what the time limit is on this. What, 200 seconds? Yeah, he's only doing 50,000 in damage. Welcome to a mechanic that sucks. Yeah, okay, so we do need to do the freeze stuff. Not worried about taking any damage. I just need to freeze him. Which may mean I need to bring in Rukia instead of Kitsuke. Just because of this mechanic that's going on. Aizen's determined though. Yeah, I think I need to bring in Rukia. Haven't played with her so long, man. Oh, there we go. You screwed up. You're dead. You just fell down. And Eisen, here we go. I just had to freeze him once and then melt down. That's fun. Are you not entertained? I have Bankai Ichigo and Eisen. On your baby account, how'd you get Bankai Ichigo and Eisen? I thought you just started that one. Kisuke, of course, and just Sanjin. I would love to have Sanjin right now. I'm 10 away from a guaranteed SSR pull on the standard thing. But I'm only on like chapter 5. Yeah, but with, well, I don't need to tell you that. I think you could probably get through chapter 5 pretty easily with those characters. If you're I think for level 50, you should be okay. Follow the butterfly, quit fighting air. Although if you are like just hoarding resources and not doing what I do, which is just burn everything to the ground, then yeah, it might be a little bit more difficult. Or more of a strain for you to do something like that. Oh, that was it? 38 seconds, okay. No, I started at day 1 and didn't want it. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. So we need to do these next two quickly. So I need to do it in 150 seconds, 2.5 minutes. Let's hope I can make it. Fingers crossed. All right. Oh, I did not mean to do it that way. There we go. That way. That was the way it was supposed to go down. This feels like one of those really bad kung fu movie where the guy just runs past everybody with the sword and they all just fall down. You don't see any action. It's just that it's just interpreted that he is basically god level and moves so fast that you didn't see his sword motions. That's kind of how this feels right now. Is that it feels like everybody's fake falling to the ground as soon as he does anything. Like that just cleared a room. Oh, that just cleared a room. This is old content, of course, 42 seconds. So yeah, time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye. Alright, last bit. And then I will have gotten all the stars for that. Well, what did I show you about the Eisen event? I don't think I showed you anything special. Wait, I have to fight now? I don't want to fight now. What was? Oh! You mean the challenge? No, what are you doing? Can we kill this guy fast as hell? Yes, we can. Bye bye. Oh, why are you doing that? Go get him. Let's do it this way then. That way. Because then it puts us right next to him in case you guys didn't notice that. If you're off the battlefield, or if your Eisen is off the battlefield, that character was too far away from me. So what I'll do is... Wait, do I... Yeah, skip all that. So what I'll do is I will take Eisen out. Then his battlefield skill will be up. I'll tap it, and then it'll put me right next to the enemy, so I don't have to run all that time and waste all that. Run that far and waste all that time trying to get to him. Okay, so that's it. We got all 24 stars on that. So all that work to get 8,000 con, well, 2 stamp corridors, I guess is better than none, but that is completed. So I have done the stars on what should be all of it, except for there's one that I keep avoiding, and that's that stealth mission, chapter 5. That stealth mission with old buddy. Hard, everything is completed, except, oh, I even got the 5-star on the stealth mission here. Why aren't you done? What happened here? Defeat one enemy using technique. Why didn't this happen? Why didn't somebody get defeated with technique? All right, let's do that. So I just left it alone until I pulled Ichigo. Now that you showed me how to, yeah. Gotcha. Okay. All right. I'm actually kind of surprised too that I shouldn't say it, but I'm happy that you guys do. Don't change that. Don't change that. Don't change that. I'm kind of surprised that they let you use those trial characters for those kinds of events. Oh, damn, you're right. Oh, but I got one. Okay, cool. Maybe that was the issue because it did just take me 12 seconds. All right, so it was that I was just killing them too fast. And maybe have to do it manual, that way I could get it. But thankfully, I lucked up. All right, so there's that. 9 minutes to reset. So this is the stuff I'm doing until reset. I cannot wait till they put more content in this game. This is one of those be careful what you wish for because you just might get it situations. Because now that I have Aizen and I've cakewalked all of the trial towers, not all, I still have one left that I need to figure out, then I have no more content to really like focus on. Except for like trying to do this with one character or whatever. Right now my rankings in this, I am at 7. By the way, for those of you asking what server I'm on server 19. Some people were curious about that. 12 here, 9 here, thrust, I'm 7th. If I finish, so 7th will be my max that I can get here. Spirit is already done, 13. Strike, I'm locked into the 9th position, right? Yeah. Okay. So, I will, by the end of it, I guess be top 10 in my server for a bit. As soon as I can finish thrust, I will have locked myself in the top 10. This is my PvP journey in a PvE game. Yeah, those dolphin problems. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I can't really talk ish right now. Getting exactly what I wish for. And that would mean, and this was what I was thinking about last night, and now that it's almost 8, I may not have time to do it today. Joining a guild or creating a guild. One of those two things I need to start doing now to get into the other side of the content, because I have never done a co-op campaign. I think I did match up one time on co-op campaign and then got confused as to why I couldn't do it again. I've done this like one time. And that was it. I don't even know why it let me do it that one time because it wasn't in a guild. But other than that, this, and then at Frenzy Feast, which this is the max I'm going to be able to get here until this resets, I believe, for the weekly. So, actually, I probably could get higher on this. Stop that. Not today's attempts. And with strike, plus 20%. Why? I think I could get higher on this. If I focus on my Yuri and trying to get that higher, I think at phase 5, I'm damn near maxed out. Here, I believe I could do better. Maybe that's something I'll focus on later today. I think I can do better there. All right. And then I would get more of these materials to clean this up. Okay. Maybe that'll be the next stage, or the next thing. But as far as it stands right now, I need to figure out what to do in order to, in order to get past thrust. We could put you first. Oh, and that was the thing I was going to do. I was going to read Kaname's. 1 second. Let me read Kaname's battlefield skill. He's also only level 80 at the moment. So we're going to double check on this. While active, the battlefield skill grants the whole team a default 30% thrust damage bonus. Well, Eisen does what now? It is just overall 15% damage, if I'm not mistaken. Pressure stacks. Actually, no, isn't there a bonus that he provides? I'm going to have to read that on the other side. All right, anyway, sorry. So he's given a bonus to both himself and Ikaku if I take out Kitsuke and put him in. Check. But it says the whole team gets a thrust damage bonus, but if they're not thrust damage, it doesn't matter. Automatically triggers when a... Oh, I did battlefield skill instead of the passive, sorry. Automatically triggers when a thrust teammate deals damage. Tosin appears on the field performing a co-strike with the same effect as the fourth strike of his basic, gaining 25% battlefield skill energy. Wait, what? Automatically triggers when a thrust teammate deals damage. Ikaku's always dealing damage. This skill can only be triggered once every 3 seconds. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was about to say, the hell? While active, Tosin cannot be switched in, cannot trigger with battlefield skill again while at maximum battlefield skill energy. Okay. And I did the wrong thing for Eisen. I looked at his passive, not his battlefield skill, which is at level 10. While Eisen's skill is active, all teammates, all type damage increased by 50%. Eisen has 2 types of energy, battlefield skill energy and suppressive gauge. Battlefield skill energy accumulates through Eisen attacks while on the battlefield and is required to release battlefield skill Hado 90. Suppression gauge is gained when other teammates successfully hit enemies. If Eisen is the only one left in the team, then all attacks except I Will Stand Atop the Heavens will contribute to suppression gauge. Accumulated when other teammates attack. When suppression gauge reaches the damage boost effect is increased by 4 times when Kyo Katsugetsu is active. Complete suppression. When the gauge is during this time, releasing a backline battlefield skill consumes all the suppression gauge to increase the damage. Maybe I'll grab Jin after all, and I'll tell you how he is. Yeah, that might be it. You might have to be the one to tell me. Part of me was thinking that I do have the resources now because I got Eisen so early on after that whole buying the pack thing that maybe I could still go for Jin. I'm still hesitant to go at him heavy. I'm very hesitant to go at him heavy. This battlefield skill is awesome. The battlefield skill is awesome. Wound, Flash Strike, requires max battlefield skill energy. Tosin teleports to the enemy at high speeds and slashes, dealing damage equal to 210% of the attack, and inflicts 2 stacks of wound. After a brief delay, powerful spiritual pressure surges along his teleport path, dealing damage equal to blah, 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 wound. Okay. Passive. All Tosin's attacks inflict wound. Each stack of wound deals damage equal to 2%. I feel like I could run Kaname instead of Kitsuke and get more damage output and not have to worry about his battlefield skill. That we would prefer to run Eisen's battlefield skill. I will do this now instead of waiting on reset. Let reset run over a little bit and then... Okay, we'll do this just one time. Kaname. Now to be fair as well, Kaname is only level 80. And then Ikaku's level 90. Deploy. We're using that one. Start. Let us see what happens. Although Kitsuke was giving more attack, I'm looking for the passive effects of the wound from Kaname. Not sure that this is going to work. In fact, pretty sure that it won't. I think I already had the best mix using Kitsuke with him. I think I already had the best because with Kitsuke, it's an increase of 60% damage. So. And it's reset time. Yay! After this battle, we'll go do all the reset stuff we need to do. Albeit, I genuinely don't know with the spirit energy. I guess I will work on some of Aizen's skills or whatever, but I genuinely do not know what I should do. Wound. And that's the other part about Kaname's kit that's awesome. Everything he does applies wound. So there's always damage over time. And so when you're getting to the bigger bosses, that's good. If you're keeping 30 stacks of wound on a character and they're just losing damage over time like that. Because those are going to be longer battles. And if Aizen is increasing all damage types, doesn't that mean that if he's on a team where characters are putting out wound, that wound does more damage? That's what it sounds like it should be to me. Am I tripping? Also, maybe I do want Kaname's battlefield skill so that way Aizen is... Well, no, but I do want Aizen on the field more. Or a lot, I should say. That's not really to our detriment, per se. I just would like Kaname to be on a little bit more than Ikaku. Since everything he does gives you wound. Maybe the mistake that I made was upgrading Ikaku over Kaname because Ikaku was the full assault damage dealer and I was just going based off that. Yo, Aizen, 800,000. I'm gonna need to chill the hell out, bro. Maybe that was the mistake. Maybe I should have taken Kaname level 90 instead of Ikaku. We're about to find that out in a minute. About to find that. If everything he does applies wound, then yeah, I would want him out there more. I'm gonna see, and what I say if I find that out a little bit. Kaname is not Kaname. Ikaku's on the battlefield way more than Kaname is. That's clear. I'm gonna go to, and I wish maybe there is in the stats where I can see how much debuff damage was actually put out there per character. Because if Kaname's doing more wound damage, or even comparable to Ikaku, depending on what those numbers look like, then maybe Kaname should be out there, and Ikaku should take a seat. We'll see. We'll see in a minute. We have a minute, 25 seconds. And it does still look like, I mean, obviously, that Aizen's doing more damage than Ikaku as well. I still keep going back to the fact that this is their tower. Aizen owns it. And see, look at that. He's maxing out wound on the character. So every time the character, every second, they're losing more and more and more health bar just based off that. Aye, that hurt. Maybe I even looked at Kaname like I should level up Kaname, and then I changed it and did Ikaku because he was full assault. And I had support, Kitsuke, tactical, Aizen. That might have been the wrong approach. It's more and more I'm looking at that 30 stack of wound, and whenever it's Ikaku, it's only like 10. The more I'm thinking, yeah, that was a mistake. Damn. It wouldn't be hard for me to get Kaname up to level 90 now, especially since reset just happened. It wouldn't be the most difficult thing in the world. I just really need to check the damage over here. Oh, there's victory. All right, cool. Damage overview. Skill damage overall. See, so Kaname only did 2.5. However, he was only on the field 18 seconds. Ikaku was on the field 4 times longer and did less than less than double the amount of damage. Which makes me think it was more beneficial for me to have Kaname out there than to have Ikaku. If I'm running Kaname and Aizen. If I just ran those two, that might be fun. I don't know why I just said that. I do know why I just said that. Because I'm about to go do that. Leave. We're just doing crazy stuff now. I'm having fun. Alright, confirm. Let's go ahead and take Ikaku out. And we'll put in Kitsuke. Deploy. And let's see if Kaname running with them is better. I will be back. So, how's it going? So, Konami doing the damn thing. Let's see. I feel like maybe even, well, Kitsuke does add that ratio analysis, and so the plus 60% attack, which does help with wound since wound is based off of attack. So, Konami being in there as much as possible, laying down as much wound as possible with the increased attack does help. So that's 20 wound right there already. As a matter of fact, I need to check something on wound as well. It's just that he's doing all his animations. He's going to get his shine while he can. But look at that. Hey, let me. No. Okay. That's fine. No, it's okay. It's cool. No, we're cool. No, okay, no. I was trying to get the description of wound to show up by clicking on the icon. That didn't happen. But that damage over time is doing its work. Ikaku may have been a mistake. I'm sorry, LeVar Burton. I should have put that investment in you instead of Ikaku. That's my fault. Well, we'll see in a second. If we get through these next 2 floors, then that is clearly what needed to have happened if Konami's at level 80 and doing this. Actually, didn't we beat that faster than last time? 4.26. He's out there more often now. I would love for Kitsuke to even get less screen time, but sure. Sure, let's go. All right. And actually, I think it's the yellow. Is it the yellow? I guess not. I'm trying to see where they're showing the bleed damage being taken, so I can somehow keep up with it. But I guess they can't, because then it would just be every second there would be 30 bars, 30 lines of damage numbers. The current character is restrained by Bakudo. Well, they already switched it for me. They already switched it for me. Okay. No wound. And actually, at this point, I don't even need. I'm waiting for the boss to come out. Oh, that guy. Are you the boss? No, you're gonna get set down. No, you were kind of a boss, I guess. He's put 12 stacks of wound on the character before I even saw them show up. Oh, was it Kaku a mistake? Damn! I'm at the point now where I don't want to waste resources. And yeah, I was going to always take Konami up to level 90, so I guess just one day ahead of schedule. Damn! I think Konami that I have is B1, and Ikaku is B2. If we get past this, though, it means that I do need to go ahead and take Konami up level 90 today. Well, that's just my next project, put it that way. Yo. Wait, what? Ikaku wasn't doing damage like that. What's going on? Hold on. Am I seeing something wrong? I feel like I'm seeing something wrong. 100% feel like I'm seeing something wrong. Okay. I must be off. I must be off. Because it felt like Konami was laying waste to HP bars while on the field in a way that would be in line with like what I would want my damage dealer to do. And though I do like the wound as damage over time that feels more tactical, he's been I guess so, but you would think the character that has full assault as their tag would be better at assault. Like the Konami being better, I agree 100%, but my logic does not seem flawed. It was, I'm not going to put Byakuya and Aizen together out there because they're both tactical and they both have battlefield skills. So Aizen and then take the other. With Konami, he's tactical. Okay? So that means that if I'm already putting Aizen out there and Ikaku says full assault, then you take the full assault for the damage and pair it with the tactical. Apparently, we just don't need full assault characters. And we can just put out tactical characters with insane gear, decent gear and decent stance, and that'll do it. Can we get this whole thing where enemy Konami doesn't take damage to go away, please? Damn. What did I say? 40 seconds last time, and that's where it started now. There should be a little bit more damage because of the amount of wound that will be out there on this Kaname. If our Tosin ever comes back out, there he is. There's 4, there's 8, there's 12, there's more. Yeah. Oh my god. Tosin is wearing him out, and then Aizen comes in. What the hell? Oh, I stop. Why'd I put all that resource into Ikaku? If we take him out, that's it. That's the end of... And he's level 80. Victory. Like... Oh. So then why call him full assault? Glad I didn't 6-star that. Did I 6-star that stamp piece? Thankfully, I did not. That is infuriating. Oh, that's so upsetting. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Ultimate charge rate. Okay, fine. Attack. Yeah, we do want that. Although this roll I hate. And then alignment damage. Okay, that's good too. What the actual... His stamp has 2. Man. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like he's on the field creating so much wound. That helps a lot. Aizen helps him with the damage. The attack increase does increase the wound damage. Kitsuke, attack increase does help the wound damage. Damn it. Waste of resources. Alright, so first, let's check to see if there's any new ones that I could... Alignment damage is not going to be better than this. And I haven't been farming for Inner Fang anyway, because I've been focusing on Kitsuke and Aizen. This attack is good as long as... I mean, if there was alignment damage, that'd be better. But there isn't. Attack and crit rate. I don't need crit rate because he's doing damage over time. Then here, thrust. There's not going to be much better than thrust damage that I have here. And the ultimate charge rate is fun. Thrust damage, defense, attack. Let's compare. We would like that attack, but I'm keeping the ultimate charge rate for now. Attack percentage, ultimate charge rate. This piece is slightly better. Alignment damage. No, this has alignment damage. Never mind. Man, that is infuriating. Bruh, that is so upsetting. I don't have Ikaku, but I do have Kaname, so you showed me something. Yeah. Like, I like Ikaku. I do, but like it just feels like even the way this game is set up, you'd rather put resources into tactical as opposed to full assault. Alright, there's that. There was something else I wanted to check as well, but I can't. Oh, weapon stamp. That should be all good. And so I want to ascend him up to level 90. Instead of what I did do. Alright. And if I'm being honest, it feels as though the way that he was performing, I may not need to take him up to level 90. Me taking him up to level 90 now is more of an apology. Like, I should have known better. I knew he was the better character, and I went for the assault character instead. Because I thought that he would fill the role, and he did not. Wait, what? Oh, the weekly packs reset today, too. 2 unbind. We leave those alone. Oh, you can buy this twice. Sorry. And then we leave the rest of that alone. Exchange the jade for jade. We're good. Growth packs. No more of those. Free. Confirm. That's good. We're not buying anything else there. Ticket exchange. Sorry. The regular one. Nothing reset there. If I'm not mistaken. And then advanced. Yeah, nothing there. Alright. Irritating. Irritating. I'm so right now trying to figure out what to do next. Sorry, I'm even talking to myself. My fault. I'm still trying to figure out what to do myself because that just felt like a big kick in the chest. There goes all those resources for that. Damn. Upgrade. Can't even take him up a level. We get another couple of stamps and some con, or another stamp and con. Man, well, I don't have a. Well, you also have 2 thrust characters coming out, so there's that. Who's the other thrust character coming out? Oh, you mean Rangiku. That's who you mean. Is Rangiku thrust? I guess so. I would have guessed Spirit. Why would I have guessed Spirit, though? But, anyway. Oh my god, that irritates me so much right now. Patrol the world. Alright, so we rate this up a little bit. Get this down to, I guess, 80. I'm so upset. I hope you guys can probably even tell. She's thrust support. Okay, cool. You guys can probably even tell. I'm so just, oh, that bothered me so much. More, I don't need to worry about gold actually, so we can, and I'm not doing anything else other than the leveling up at the moment. So we can go ahead and burn all this. I might even use my nourishers that I was trying to save. I was going to be responsible, but now I'm frustrated because I wasted resources on Ikaku. I don't know. Maybe she's free. I don't know what that free thing means. I think she's going to be easy to get because she's SR. I don't know about free. I want to know why that free word keeps getting used. I don't understand. I haven't seen like the Fongulo. I haven't seen the anywhere where it said that she's going to be free and offers her any of that because she's been like announced, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. They've put it in the notifications. Yeah. I keep trying to save that little bit of energy and it's just not going to happen. Just not going to happen. Yep, max confirmed. Alright. Boo. Yeah, I don't understand the free either. Like they don't, you still spending tickets, so I guess it is like she's going to be easier to get, which makes sense because it's not the same as like a SSR. So theoretically, it's free-ish, I guess, but I don't know what they mean by free. Like I don't understand that at all. Raid required 2. So see, I don't even have the skills upgraded the way they should be. Oh, I'm level 66 now. Yay. That does nothing for me. Item exchange. What's up? Still can't level that up, can I? No, I can't. All right. You have to come back and wait until we can get more spirit power. Battle pass. Claim all. That gives me nothing in terms of the levels. I am on. Oh, and I have to go all the way up here. That's fine. Yeah, Shikai Ichiko, they just hand it over to you. I think they just mean it's. I think by free they mean basically free. Because I don't see where they're saying like, hey, this event completed, you get her no matter what. And I don't remember that being there for Momo. Unless it's just something I'm not seeing. Daily event. Let's get through this so we can go ahead. While I sit here and opine the fact that, in fact, I'll just do this one time. And then I'll do the Kaname on strike, or not strike, on thrust. See if I can beat it. And then I'll call it a stream. Oh, check my mail. Oh, for Frenzy. Oh, Frenzy feat. Oh, that's right, because it's a weekly reset. Alright, as soon as I'm done with this will take 15 seconds. Did I just get a bunch of resources? I hope so. Give me resources so I can go ahead and increase the skills on Kaname, who apparently didn't need them to whoop A in Trial Tower over Ikaku, who got the resources from yesterday. Alright, 17 seconds. Sorry, I underestimated the competition. Let's check the mail. That's good. That's not bad at all. I like that. I should have done better though. Or I should, that's not bad at all. I can go to the exchange store and get stuff for that. Let's do this too. Gift all, claim all, and then go back to deploy, quick deploy. All right. Guild I need to do at some point. I do need to do, maybe that'll be my stream for tomorrow, is finally either selecting a guild or creating a guild or something like that. We have this stamp corridor. There should be more stamps here. The weekly supply, that's 5 of them, sitting at 33. I could get a core stamp. We're going to wait on this because much as I would love an Eisen core stamp, you can't choose, you can't select. Gen comes out next, so I'm just going to save these 35 with the hopes of getting the Gen core stamp. I won't. There's more stuff in mail. There's more stuff in the mail. This we will change over to Inner Fang to farm for Kaname's, whatchamacallit, set stamps for Kaname. Is this, where are you? This is it, right? Yeah, Inner Fang. Yeah, okay, I don't know why. This looks weird. I cannot see that picture. Alright, confirm. We won't run that. There's more in the mail, or am I missing something? No, I got everything from the mail, right? Yeah. Okay. And actually, one thing I will check for the notice in the mail is they did put in the mail, oh, this is all from the codes that I use. Maintenance rewards, limited time challenge, global hollow hunts, Bleach, soul resonance. Oh, this goes back too far. I thought at some point they put in the information about, and I'm sure they didn't, I'm just not seeing the mail. They put in the information about about Jin and Rangiku. And I can't remember if it's a mail or a notice. It might have been a notice that's no longer there. New events, Soul Reaper, blah, 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 blah. Daily, okay, so yeah, so they don't, I think it was a notice that was up here that's not there anymore. Okay, that's fine. Once you're in the guild, more resources and you get to separate store, and more, gotcha. So then once I join a guild, we'll be able to do that. So once I complete these trials, I'll join a guild. Okay. And I don't think I can farm anything more for Kaname. So upsetting. Weapon, skill. This I would love to level up, but I guess these two are 7s. Oh, so upset. Alright. Okay. Ikaku, you are a waste. You are a waste. Challenge. Trial Tower. 14 in progress. We have Konami up to level 90. He's about to battle. Let's see if we get past this now. Yeah, free to play, I find all the stuff. Got to. You got to. All right. So then you're all the... Well, no, but you've seen me put the promo codes up here, but I'm sure you're already up on it from the Discord. All right. I don't know if this is good or bad or not. I don't know if this is good or bad or not. That's weird. I don't know if this is bad or not. I don't know if this is good or not. I don't know if this is good or bad or not. What? Anyway. Checking for the progress. I got 20 bars I need to get through. 10 at a minute 30. 5 at 2:15. All right, so it should say 15 by 2:15. He's still taking damage. We do have 27 stacks of wound on him. And then now 30, because Konami is going to insist upon you being wounded. And then Mr. Crit Damage himself, Aizen, handling business. He's keeping those stacks of wound on him though. Love to see that. Kitsuke, you can just do a couple techniques, keep the ratio analysis up, and you can go ahead and dip. That's fine. All right, so we're at 2:15 with 15 bars. So it's looking close at this point. We may or may not get there. Looking close at this point. Konami is doing the damn thing a good bit. That was a good bit of damage. If we're at bar 10 by minute 30, no, we're not that far ahead of pace, are we? We're at bar 10, and he doesn't have another 20 coming. There's no diamonds up there, so it's this one health bar that we have to get through. We don't have to get through it twice. We're what it looks like. If Konami is this much better than Ikaku in terms of damage dealing, I don't even know, dog. I don't even know. Or maybe it's just that tactical characters can do it on their own better than Full Assault, and Full Assault reach their true potential when they're next to tactical in that sense. So then maybe, or not even maybe, but I'm sure Ikaku is much more of a god, or much better at Full Assault when he's running with Konami, as opposed to running with a different tactical character like Aizen. Maybe. Or maybe I'm making excuses to justify me losing all my resources. I don't think I'm in your Discord, to be honest. Oh no, I meant the Discord, the Bleach Discord. My Discord link is there below. But the Bleach Discord gives you a bunch of free promo codes. Pretty often, actually. It's kind of their thing. Not the most resources, but like you said, free to play, get everything. Yo. Okay. There must be more health bars coming, though. No, we want, yo. In a minute 40? I'm trying not to hate Ikaku. I'm trying not to hate Ikaku. It's my fault that I did. I'm trying. We'll start recording. I'm trying so hard not to hate Ikaku right now. Yesterday I spent like a good amount of resources taking him up to level 90 because he's Full Assault. I thought Full Assault running with Kitsuke, Aizen, they're going to help everybody out. Ikaku will be able to take care of thrust tower, like I did with Yaruichi. She's full assault, put her next to Aizen, Kitsuke, completed that tower, right? Um, with Ikaku, I got stuck in room 2 of 14. Why am I here now? Because the best attacker, the best at assault, is not the guy who's tagged as full assault. It is the guy who's tagged as tactical, Kaname. I put Kaname in floor 14 at level 80. Ikaku was level 90 now, with more skill resources put into him than Kaname had at the time of me running this, and we beat it. So then I took Kaname, Tozen, level 90. I still don't have the resources just yet to work on his skills, so his skills still aren't up to what Ikaku was. And then let's just one more thing to hammer this point home. Ikaku boundary 2, B2, B1. Stamp situation. I 15, 15, 20. I haven't done any of this yet. 20 on the core. Ikaku 25, 15, 15, 25. Closer to even, but not even. He has the better stamps. Yeah. And Kaname does more damage than him. Know why? Damage over time, wound, and everything else, but you would think the character that has full assault under his name would do better than the character that has tactic. Whatever. We're going to go ahead and get into maybe beating Thrust Trial Tower with Aizen, Kitsuke, and Kaname. No assault necessary. Let's get to it. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, maybe Aizen is not Aizen, but Kaname is the way to go. Maybe. Oh, you haven't joined that. Did you see all of the promo codes that they put out? If not, then I'll put them up later. Or I could just paste them into the chat real quick for you. Okay, so far so good. And part of what even made me think of this is that I know that Kaname on every single attack, he's going to put down wounds just based off of his passive. When I was watching Ikaku fight with Kitsuke and Aizen, I was noticing that wounds wouldn't get up to more than like 8 or 12, maybe even less, not even that much a lot of times. And I was like, what is going on here? When I run it with Kaname, obviously Kaname's getting that stack up to like 30, and 30 is the max. Alright, so then if that stack is getting up to 30, that's just doing more damage over time. Doesn't that benefit us if we're doing more damage over time? Well, yeah, you are. But then also, Kaname was actually hitting the character harder. Like, he was actually taking more off the health bar, like what just happened there, than what Ikaku was. If I had any way of thinking about it, it feels like Ikaku is an SR in an SSR skin. Like, he's not, at least that's how it felt. Maybe there's something in the background that I'm not paying enough attention to. I thought I was, but putting Kaname in there got me well beyond what I was able to do with Ikaku, when Ikaku, at that time, had better gear, higher level, etc., etc. So, take Kaname up to level 90. I'm going to work on his skills as much as possible. And in my head now, it is, maybe I'll worry about tactical first over everything else in this game. So, mad at Ikaku for lying to me. You said full assault, you kind of like semi-assault. Like, not full. Not when Kaname's out here wrecking folks. As much as Aizen? No. Aizen's a god. Kaname's a demigod. Maybe. We're going to get more time into... We're going to get more experience with Kaname and see how it goes. Speak of the devil, he getting his butt whooped right now. So with this floor 15 in Trial Tower, I will have completed all the Trial Towers. See that much damage on it? See that? That wasn't happening with Ikaku in any way, shape, or form. All that damage plus the wound put on top of it. Like, it is so good. So good. At this pace right now, maybe we get him, maybe we don't. One more ultimate from Aizen and one more ultimate from Kaname will probably seal this, or put us in a good place. I think we're already in a good place. You see how much that last jump of HP was? Damn. I think we're already in a good place. Kisuke just shows up to give us that ratio analysis. Get off the field, sir. We need somebody. Thank you. We need somebody else. Oh, and just as a heads up, in case you haven't seen any of the other videos, this Aizen is B4. I did everything I possibly could to get him up to B4, and then that's where I'll stop. Up to meaning that I probably won't get Jin. I'm okay with that because look it. So is this the end of Ikaku? Trash talk and then beat him. Victory. 2 floors left. 2 floors left. Oh, 2 floors left. And then I'll be done with Trial Tower. Locked into my position until they bring up the next one. And then I will need to either create or join a guild. Because that will be, I think, all of the PvE content done. Outside of what, yeah, no, that'll be basically everything, I think. Main story, adventure, Trial Tower. Everything else is just like an overtime thing. Or weekly thing. This is the main PvE stuff, and I think I'll be done with it all. And I will say the key to it all was Aizen and Kisuke. And maybe Kaname is a beast too. I should check his damage after this one just to see what it looks like. However, the one thing that did get me to this point was that I watched Ikaku and Kaname together, if I'm not mistaken. And it was that the damage was basically about the same, even though Ikaku had been on the field longer. So this isn't like a, well, maybe it is. I'm not trying to poo-poo Ikaku. Wow. I did not mean to do that, and I did just do that. Dad joke out of this world. Anyway, I'm not trying to rain on his parade, but the way that it looks, wow. The way that it looks right now, I would not put resources into Ikaku. Not in any kind of major way, unless you just have to and don't have a choice. Like if you're choosing between Kaname and Ikaku, Kaname. And that seems to be, well, not consistent with the Slash team. Let's stop. But then again, with the Slash team, if you're going to put resources into anybody, and this might be, not controversial, Kisuke, Byakuya, or Ichigo, you put the resources into Kisuke. He's more versatile than those others two. Way more versatile. I mean, you see me using him in all these different teams that have nothing to do with his damage type, so. Boom. Wrecked him. Alright, so we got 220 bars with Renji, meaning that I need to get through the first set of 20 bars in about 60 seconds. Is that going to be possible? I have no idea, but we're about to find out together. Renji keeps knocking me back. Here's a question. Why did Ikaku get SSR, but Renji got SR? I know he's higher up, but Renji's more... I like Renji more. I like Renji more. Anyway. Wound. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bet. That's about to be. Yes. Yes. That was a little bit awesome. That was a little bit awesome. Konami did the damn thing just then. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Konami's doing it. Konami is... And, well, that was all from Aizen. Yo, Konami was working on... Can't wait for him to get to his ultimate again. Renji got sat down for a minute. He's gonna get up. We're gonna try to sit him down again. I'm usually more confident about it. Like I'm gonna sit him down. I'm just kind of confused by what I'm seeing at the moment. That's all. This is insane to me. We're through 2 of the bars already with a minute to go, which means we're ahead of pace. So we should... But yo, Aizen. I was trying to brag about Tosin for a minute. Aizen. Can't stand for me to talk about somebody else. He does not want anybody else to get any attention. I was just trying to give Konami a little bit of shine. What did you do that for? Okay, Konami, do your thing. Oh, nope, Aizen. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah, no. Go ahead, finish it. Go ahead and finish it, damage-wise. Less than shocking. Less than shocking. Full health bars going into the final stage. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and dislike. I'm okay with that as well. I don't even know if I'm releasing this video. This just feels like me just saying for another 15 minutes. Aizen's awesome. After trying to focus on Konami and Ikaku and the problems with their relationship, things that they need to work out in counseling. After that, Aizen just comes through and is like, I don't care what you're talking about, look at me. Alright, bro. Fine. Oh, and this Kitsuke only has 1 set of 20s. Or 1 set of 20. So, are we on pace? 5 to 215. So it needs to be 15 at 215 to be on pace. It needs to be 10 at 130. We're still at 19. So unless Konami is coming in to... Nope, Aizen's gonna make sure he gets seen. He just did 1.7 million damage on the boss of Trial Tower. The last guy. He just did 1.7 million in damage. This is with 80% reduction in his damage. This is actually insane. This is actually insane. Jeez. This is 80% of his damage reduced. What? I mean, I guess he is the big bad. Did I read that number wrong? Maybe I read the number wrong. I must have read the number wrong. So right now we're at 13 bars with 2 minutes to go. Seemingly in good shape. Oh, and we got, oh yeah, you're over with now. We get to do that ultimately. Yeah, I think this might be the end of enemy feats game. There we go. Melt. Yeah, he's not gonna make it. So we've beaten Trial Tower. I'm saying this 10 bars out. Like I'm really, and now I feel like I don't want to be too arrogant, but I'm saying this 10 bars out. It looks like we beat it. Halfway through his bars and not halfway through the time. It's the only way I'm judging it. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and a dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Be careful what you wish for. Getting Aizen level B4 means that I am melting through all this content. Oh, buddy, that is absolutely insane. I must have misread that number, that 1.7 million number. I need to go back and check. I must have misread it. We only have 7 bars left and a minute 20 to go. I must have misread that. That must have been it. Well, anyway, I'd still be upset about Ikaku. He didn't get the job done. Kaname is now on that list of characters like Kisuke, like Yoruichi. I already liked him beforehand. I just find it awkward to play with him manually. But I will continue to develop his skills. Then next is Toshihiro, then Bankai. Yeah. I would like for Kaname to be the one to end this, but Aizen will not allow that. I know he won't. Aizen's going to be the one who wants to finish him off. You know. I must have misread that 1.7 million. That couldn't have been what that happened. Yeah, I told you Aizen's going to be the one who wants to finish him. Told you. Kaname, you letting them shine. In your tower, sir. In your tower. Yeah, do something, Kaname. Do something. Nope. Aizen's back. 40 seconds. With half a bar left. Aizen's gonna finish it. He's not gonna let you shine while he's out there. He will not. Go. Over with. Over with. So I have officially not even. I have officially completed all of Trial Tower. Everything is completed here. Bang, bang, bang. I ended up on server 19, rank 7. That is as high as I can get because everybody else finished before me. /12, strike 9, thrust 7. Well, Ikaku and Kaname are there. And then spirit 13. So, that is done. Next up is co-op campaign as soon as I actually find a guild. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Alright, so I'm going to end the stream. So you have most of. Well, go ahead and check the Discord, the Bleach Discord too, the official Bleach Discord, and just see whatever. Because that's what I did. I just ran through all of them and to see which ones I had and didn't have. Actually, I've tried to copy and paste this into the chat before, and it came out funky looking. So if it comes out funky looking, I apologize. Oh, whoa, wait, what? Don't do that. You knew what I was trying to do. Hopefully it doesn't come out funky looking. Nah, it's gonna come out looking funky. Nope, won't let me do it. Alright, I don't know why it won't let me do that, but it won't let me do that. Okay, so I tried to paste the codes in there, but it won't let me do it on my streamer bot thingy. Okay, cool. Anyway, so go to the Discord, check that out. I'm gonna head out because I was supposed to end this like 30 minutes ago. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I will see you guys probably tomorrow. We'll see how today goes.